Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be another anti-haul. And this is going to be like a more recent anti-haul, I guess. I went on Sephora and Ulta past couple days and just been looking at things, screenshotting things, picking things out. That way I could talk about them. I think I've accumulated about 10 items. So we're just going to, tell you why I wouldn't buy them, rant about them, the norm of all of these videos. I think I've uploaded 2. I have one that actually is almost at like 4,000 views. And then another one is actually a drugstore anti-haul. So I will either put cards or link them down below if you want to check them out. But I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's go ahead and get started. If you are wondering, I did film this. It's like a really pretty like duochrome blue maroon eye. I used one brand tutorial over just Wet n Wild. Everything on my face is Wet n Wild. If you want to see that, I will link that down below also. But for today's video, we're going to get into some makeup. So first thing I have right here is the Becca x Chrissy Teigen, I don't know if that's exactly how you say it, Glow Face Palette. This is on Sephora and Ulta, and it retails for $46. So I swatched this in Ulta, and to be honest, I'm not very impressed by this palette. Like, I don't think it's worth $46, or I'm just not impressed with it. I really like the Jaclyn Hill face palette, but after the whole commotion about all of that, I never bought it. I only bought her highlighting palette. That's the gold one that's sitting right there, but I don't like these products. They're very similar to the Jaclyn Hill palette. I've seen people compare them, and they're all very shimmery, I believe. Even the bronzer has some glitter in it. I don't know. I just don't think it would look flattering on my skin tone, and I just don't really care to invest money in it. The next thing I have right here is the Urban Decay Naked Skin, the Illuminizer Translucent Pressed Beauty Powder. This retails for $34 and actually only has 3 stars for the review. To be completely honest, when I hear Illuminizing Translucent Pressed Powder, I think of Milani Glow Powder in the black packaging. I think of the Wet n Wild powder I have right in front of me. This is what I think of when I think of that, and this is like $4. Milani is like 6 or 7, and it's have a little bit more of a skin tone to it than completely transparent. But once you blend it out, you can't really see it anymore. It's illuminating. It sets your makeup. That's what I think of when I think of this, and I'm sorry, but when I zoom into here and I look at this compact, it looks like there are chunks of glitter, and the compact's pretty. Don't get me wrong, it looks pretty, but it looks like there's glitter in here. For $34, I'd much rather spend that money on like something else I want and just use my Milani Prep Set Glow Powder, or the Wet n Wild one, or the, I always talk about how to look at it. It's the Physicians Formula Illuminating Powder that I talk about all the time in the purple packaging. I mentioned it in May Favorites. It's just, there's other powders out there that do the same thing. You don't need to spend $34 on it. The next thing I have right here, which I saw this and I was like, what? Why? It's the Sephora Collection Pro Featherweight Powder Brush in number 91. Now, hold on to your pants here, people, because this is a $40 brush. It's not a Chanel brush. It's not a Marc Jacobs brush. It's literally a Sephora Collection brush. I don't know what the big hoopla is about it. Like, I don't know why it's $40. It literally looks like a brush from Marc Jacobs. If it was from Marc Jacobs, that'd be understandable, but it's a Sephora Collection brush, and to be completely honest, like, this is from Morphe. I think this is like $10 from Morphe. This is the E3. I use this to set my eyes. I also have this guy. Like, it's just $40 for a Sephora Collection brush that's not like La Mer, it's not Chanel, it's not Marc Jacobs, it's not Dior, it's not Kevin Aucoin, it's not any of those real luxurious brands. I just don't see the point of spending $40 on a brush. I just don't see it. If it was from one of those prestige brands, then maybe. I mean, I would never buy it, but then maybe it would be reasonable for $40. Next, I've seen this in millions of anti-hauls, but I feel the same way about it as everybody else seems to do. It's a Natasha Denona Sculpt and Glow Face Highlighting and Contour Glow Palette. This is $89. $89. Think about the amount of a drugstore makeup you could buy for $89, and then think about the 1 or 2 things you could buy from Sephora for $89. I want the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette so bad, but every time I go in there, I always talk myself out of it because it's like 40-something dollars. And for some reason, I just can't buy it. Like, I don't know why, it always stops me. But $89? Like, are you kidding me? I would much rather buy the Anastasia one for $40, or the, I almost said Kevin Aucoin, or the Kat Von D one. I mean, $89. I can't even get over the price tag of this thing. I want one of her eyeshadow palettes so bad. I really, really want them so bad. But it's so hard to bite the bullet and buy one of those because they're so expensive, and I know the quality of them is amazing. I see Casey Holmes use them all the time. But I just can't wrap my mind around the fact that a face palette is $89. I love my Maybelline one. It's like $10. So it's just hard to accept the fact that it's $89. I mean, I could say that like 20 times. The next thing I have here is the Too Faced Love Light Prismatic Highlighters. And there's 3 shades. There's a rose gold. There's a like golder, like goldy champagne tone. And there's kind of like a more white icy tone. These are $30. I went and bought the, I bought the Anastasia Glow Kit, the Nicole Guerrero one, and I bought the Casey Holmes Smashbox palette Pearl a while back. And these were out. I didn't know they were out yet, and I swatched it, and it was pure glitter when I swatched it. I don't know if maybe the one I swatched wasn't good, but it was the white one that I swatched, and something, I just didn't see $30 for it. It was pure glitter, and I'm just not a fan of like chunky glitter. I like more of like a sheen like this. I just don't like the chunky glitter, and for $30 and coming from Too Faced, I didn't see like what the deal was with it. I don't know if Too Faced is like losing their spunk or like losing their, I don't know, something just seems different about it. Ever since the Sweet Peach collection, just something seems different. And I know there was like this huge argument between the owner of Too Faced, and there was just a bunch of stuff that went down. And I don't know if their products are just starting to go downhill or what. And especially that big like $60 palette that has like ton of neutral eyeshadows in it. I wouldn't buy that either. But I feel like everybody's including that, so I didn't want to include it. But that supposedly isn't that good either. So it's just like, I don't know what's going on with Too Faced really. The next thing I have right here, and most people are going to be like, oh my god, seriously? It's the Kylie and Khloe Kardashian Coco collection. I don't know if I'm the only one on the planet that just doesn't have an interest in trying the Kylie lip kits. I don't know, but I just have a hard time getting on board with them because I love ColourPop. I love ColourPop stuff, and like her liquid lipsticks and her packaging really resembles ColourPop. Her face products really resemble ColourPop in a way, and it's just, I don't know. I feel like I'd much rather invest money into ColourPop and then instead of this. Just doesn't intrigue me. It doesn't interest me to spend, you know, $40 or $80 on 4 liquid lipsticks and 1 face palette. I don't know. I feel like I'm the only person in the world who doesn't own a lip kit yet or anything like that. I'm sure it'll stay that way because I really have no desire to buy one. The next thing I have right here is the Maybelline Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter. I saw this in Walmart the other day and I was like, what? Like, what is this? Because it is like straight up gold, like yellow gold, and this would look pretty on certain skin tones. It would look gorgeous, but on my skin tone it would not flatter me very well, and I don't think they didn't think about everybody when they made this. They need to make, you know, 2 or 3 more shades of highlighters instead of releasing just one. They at least need to release like 3 or 4, so we have a variety to pick from instead of just one shade. I know this is only like $9, but I just didn't see the point of it. And it's honestly, it would only flatter certain types of skin tones. It wouldn't flatter everybody. The next thing I have right here, and this isn't released yet, but it is on the Ulta website. It's the Tarte Clay Play Face Shaping Palette for $46. I guess the one thing that I don't understand about this palette is it's so boring. There's nothing to it. I mean, it's all neutrals, it's all matte. You have your really light tans, you have your bone colors, you have a cream, you have a black, you have some dark browns, and then you have like some base colors down here. We all own shades like that. If you are a makeup lover, if you have makeup, if you do YouTube, if you're a collector, like we all have bare necessity shades like this that we need to create a look. And I don't get why release another palette like this when you could release something different, something cool, something to intrigue us. This just seems really like bland and just kind of mixed in with like all the other neutral things that are out there. For somebody like me, like I got out of my comfort zone today with this, but it's just, you want to reach more out of your comfort zone sometimes, and I feel like this just literally makes you use neutrals. The next thing I have right here, I think this is the Farsali. I could probably be saying that wrong. It's the Unicorn Essence. I believe this is a like toner or serum or something like that, but it's pink, and I don't know if this is the gold one, but this is the pink one. It's $54. I don't see the point of buying something like this, and it's one of those Instagram video, Instagram hype trend things that you always see the people like go and putting their hand up to the screen and they're like dropping it on their forehead and rubbing it in, and like it looks really it's like sketched out, kind of like they played it out, and I just don't see the point of it for like a normal person like me. I'm not gonna put some unicorn essence on my face every night. I don't know, I just don't see the point of it. And it's $54. It's again one of those things that I could spend $54 on way more other things instead of some unicorn essence. My last thing is the new Urban Decay Naked Skin Shape Shifter palette thing. This has creams and powders in it. Retails for $45. And to be completely honest, I don't use creams enough to buy this, and I would not buy it for the powders. And it's cool that they have it separated. I love the packaging of it. I like the concept of it in a way, but I don't know. There's something about this that just doesn't make me want to go, oh, I want to buy that. Like some makeup products make me gonna go, oh, I really want that in my collection. I want to do a video over that, like something like that. This doesn't do that to me. I don't know what it is about it. I just don't care for it. Maybe it's because I have other products that are better, or I don't know. There's just something about this that's just not making me want to show interest to it. And it's $45. I don't know if I did say that. So that is today's anti-haul video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video in a way. I guess in a way you could enjoy it. I like watching it because I like to know what people aren't gonna buy, but then it's like if I bought something that they didn't like, then it's kind of like, well, that's understandable, because I like to see it from different points of view sometimes, and that's how I take these anti-haul videos, is just giving out your opinion, what you think. And I own like the Benefit Cheek Parade palette, the second one, and some people thought that the formula was different or it was a waste of money, and I disagree, but it's just kind of like a difference of opinion, and it's kind of nice to see what other people think. I mean, that's the whole point of like reviews and these types of videos. But I hope you guys did enjoy it. I will link the products down below if you are interested, or if you want to like do some more research into it, that way you can find them. I hope you guys did enjoy today's video. Please subscribe before you leave, and I will see you guys later. Bye, y'all.